Yeah. Non is it non-ascension? It was something that I meant to mention. Speaking about the music, I wanted to go further on the subject, or should I say the topic? Um, music, music now. These artists continue to be the legs. They are the legs that hold up the illusion, as well as your actors and your actresses. They are the legs that hold up the table. Without them, without them, man, the powers that be, man, they will be in trouble. You know what I mean? They will be in trouble. They will be in trouble because there will be no kind of radioactive signals, and I mean radioactive in the sense of distortion being distributed out to the people to be distracted in the way they are today. That's why I was saying every time they put something out there on the radio, when it comes to specific language and these lyrics and the music, people just pick it up and they basically just play it out. They play it out. They play it out every day, man. Just like in these movies, you see certain movies, they got drug dealers and things like that. You know, the shooting, the killing, all kinds of sick programs. Excuse me. So and that's another thing I wanted to speak about too. You got these court systems going on where they talking about someone going to jail for murder, or going to jail for rape, going to jail for manslaughter, um, going to jail for stealing this, stealing that. But they got movie programs demonstrating all that type of behavior. It's like they enforce that energy into your mind, your mental field, and then don't expect you to do it. Not saying that you should, you should, that should be the reason why, you should do it. I'm not justifying that, because if you pick up these programs and act them out on the TV, that's just signs that you're weak. That's just signs that you're weak. But they distribute this kind of behavior on TV within these programs, and then when these people go ahead and do it, they want to put them in jail. But they are the ones that is instilling those programs into the people's mind. You know what I mean? They are instilling that into their mental field. So what I'm ultimately saying is this, is that the music industry, the movie industry, the whole Hollywood is the legs, or the important legs, should I say, of holding up this damn illusion. This damn bus trying to turn. Man, you better get the whip game together. But yeah, man, they responsible. They are responsible for all this activity that's going on out here. And I'm talking about the powers that be. They responsible because they implant these weak-minded individuals to continue or to pick up and act out these type of disruptive behaviors. Let's check this out for a second. Let's check this out. Yeah, he made it. He made it through. So yeah, yeah, they responsible, man. Well, ultimately, the people need to be responsible for their own actions because that goes to show that you're not a mental strengthened being. You're not mentally strengthened. And another thing I want to add on is that, that soul music that we had back in the day, back when music was significant. You see, like Ricky Ross and all these other guys, these rapper guys, they take those beats from back in the day and then they tune it into whatever fashion they like, distorting the tunes within the music, and then they add on they distortive ass lyrics into the music. You ever notice how they take a old throwback beat from back in the days, whether it's in the 70s, 80s, or the 90s, and then they make it seem like it is new? You know what I mean? They just tone the beat differently. You know what I'm saying? They basically tune it how they see fit to distort the damn vibration of the how it's been constructed soulfully, and then they put a demonic tone on a freaking song on the beat. They messing up the original sound, and then they put they dumb pellet lyrics on the damn beat that they are distorted. The soulful beat they done distorted, man. They do that with a lot of the R&B songs from back in the days. They take those beats and just muck it all up, man. It's all mucked up. They muck it all up, man. So the music industry and the movie industry is what keeps the stability of that damn round table that they got going on. You know? We gotta judge all these things on a realistic level. We can't pick and choose, by favoritism and what we want. We gotta really go in deep with this and break it down. We gotta break it down how it should be broken. We gotta break the codes of the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? A daily deceiver. But at the same time, they are also teachers, man. They teaching us a lesson because we was in disobedience. These are lessons that we learning, man. Ain't no such thing as no loss. We learn lessons out here. We learn lessons out here. We learn lessons. And I'm still growing my hair. Don't get it confused. Cause I said, in my last video before about me growing my hair, yeah, I'm still growing my hair. I still got my waves and all of that. But I keep my hair thick. And not to mention, you got all these people with all this hair, dreads and all of that. And I said that about my video before when I was talking about the Black Panther, talking about the Queen's crown, the main character, his mother on Black Panther, how she had the crown, she still was acting like a human. You know what I mean? And like I said, you can have all his hair if you want, and still act like a damn degenerate. You know, you got guys out here, women out here with dreads. You know, that's of our race, and they switched over. You know what I'm saying? So that tell you right there what type of vibe they on. They still eating human food. They still doing human activity. You know, when I first went through what I went through, it didn't take for me to have all this hair, you know, on my head to identify who I was. I was already in that mode when I had a low haircut. You know what I mean? But sure, you know, it benefits if you grow your hair. That's why I keep my hair thick. I don't never cut my hair down to where you can see my scalp. I would never do nothing like that. You know what I mean? I would never do nothing like that. See my freaking scalp. No way. No way, no how. And I got 360 waves. You know what I'm saying? What they would call 360 waves. Yes, I got them. And I have a lot of hair on my head. You know, I have a hell of a lot of hair on my head. I keep my hair thick. I keep it moisturized. I put grapeseed oil up in there. I put coconut oil up in there. You know, I washed my hair last night. And my brushes is plant based only, man. I don't play no games. And something I want to add on to this video is that when you brushing your hair or combing your hair, you know, that's a sign of cleaning the your hard drive. You know what I'm saying? Because your head is where your brain is implanted, your pineal gland. So when you brushing your hair, washing your hair, you know, that's distortive energy that's being cleaned out. You know, just like they say, oh well, my hair is dirty, or they say a computer is dirty. You know, if a computer is dirty, they use that cleansing program that you click on, and it deletes all the distortive data that's within that been downloaded into the computer. So that's the same thing, same reference into combing or brushing your hair or washing your hair. You're washing out the distortive data, you know, the dirt, dandruff, you know what I'm saying? You washing and getting rid of the the muck, the distortive data. You know, that's what the brush is used for. They utilize the brush egotistically. Oh, this is what help you get waves and all of that. Nah, you brushing because it's cleaning the hair. It strengthens the hair. You know what I mean? It strengthens the hair. People don't understand. It's definitely a science with, you know, getting waves and all of that. It's definitely a science with that. It's like when you brushing your hair, it's a pattern that's already set on your head. You just gotta find it, man. It's like it's a galaxy on your head, man, which is really a sun. You got a sun on your head. That swirl that's on your head and all of that, man, that's a sun. And then you got the humans trying to always copy and paste. They be all up on Instagram, you know, copy and paste, trying to be like us. You know what I'm saying? They can do that because they got some of those genes in them. But if your genes diluted, like literally diluted, you're going to have a tough time getting waves. Like, you know, everybody can get those 360, 540, 720 waves, you know? Can't, you know, those are Those are energy patterns. Those are energy patterns. But, never mind the ego. Those waves signifies the sun that's on your head, man. It ain't just always about the afro. We are multi-dimensional beings. We don't have signatures just in one form. And they show you that on the ancient statues that we had. We had the waves and all of that. And the 360 waves and all those kind of things. We had the dreads, aka the locks. We had the afros, two-strand twists. We did it all, man. We ain't just have one style, one dimensional. We was never those kind of beings. We are multi-dimensional beings, man. That's just like you being a fighter and you only got one style, man. Like, come on. It's just like you being a cook or a chef, so to speak. You can't just cook one thing. You got to be able to go in multi directions with cooking. You got to be able to know how to cook veggies. You got to learn how to cook pasta. You got to learn how to cook meats and all that kind of stuff when you in the chef game. Or in the vegan game, you know how to cook. You know how to blend fruits and stuff like that. Make fruit dishes and all those kind of things. Veggie dishes and stuff like that. Different kinds of beans and stuff like that you're able to be versatile with. With the body that we have, the vessel, the God body that we have is multi-dimensional. On a positive and negative side, we going to speak these terms in this case, okay? In this case, you got women and men who can transform their body to the opposite sex if they wanted to. You know what I mean? It's like we have versatile ways where, our body can function, whether good or bad. But yeah, those waves, afros and locks, man, we are multi-dimensional beings, man. That light can still upgrade within you. Your soul can continue to upgrade. You gotta honor your body, man. You gotta take care of your vessel, like how these guys be pushing to take care of their cars and all of that. You gotta take care of your car. You gotta make sure your body clean of any bacteria, anything like that. Us trying to intrude. I'm trying to clean heavy. Not even trying. I'm doing it. I'm cleaning heavy right now. Like I'm so determined to make things happen, man. I'm so determined. I'm so determined, man. It's like when you raise your vibration, it's like people respond to you different. The traffic move different. And be careful who you be shaking hands with, man. You ain't trying to exchange energies. Things like that, man. Be careful. Be careful who you hugging. All of that. Who you be around. Seriously. But yeah, that's what the brush and the comb is used for. It's used to cleanse the mainframe, your hard drive. If you really aware of what's going on, you know how it works. Otherwise, you doing it egotistically just to look cute or to look good for the people, whatever. You know what I mean? Maintenance has to be due. Maintenance has to be done as far as your body. You supposed to clip your toenails. You supposed to clip your hand nails. You know what I'm saying? I mean, women, they can grow it to a particular length, you know, which is good. They supposed to do that. You know, they supposed to have long nails, but not super long. Whereas it's touching the damn bottom palm of your hand. You know what I mean? Your nails touching the bottom palm of your hand. You know, and you can barely lift anything up. You know, look like you growing worms on your fingers. You know, you keep them manageable. One thing about those statues, if you don't understand the language, they showing you how the body was, how our vessels was, how we carried ourselves, man. They showing you. We showing ourselves because that was us. That was us. That was us, man. I want the power back. I don't know about y'all, man. I want the power back. So in this case, I'm hungry. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hungry, man. I'm about to get up off this off of this I'm about to cancel out because these stools about to walk up at any minute. And to the subscribers out there, which is really, you know, my peoples, you know, y'all like family, you know, my real subscribers, man. You know, keep doing y'all thing. I appreciate all you guys, you know what I'm saying, that watch my videos, that really take the time out to listen, you know. I really appreciate that. Stay focused and don't let nobody distract. 9 is it, 9 ascension. Peace.